Yeah, this shows that Deoxys has the most boss fights of all mythical Pokemon. It's not a legendary due to ORAS. No, it still counts as mythical just because he's added a boss fight in ORAS outside of that doesn't mean he lost his mythical stat. Besides, this is basically the only time you can get a Deoxys in this day. Also, there is text in the game that states it's a mythical Pokemon. Okay, first of all, in the community are two different aspects. I didn't mention that. In the games, a mythical Pokemon is a Pokemon that has legends and myths surrounding it. While in the community, a mythical is the one that is not normally obtained without an event or hack. And to counter your claim, yes, Deoxys is actually a legendary and not a mythical. Mythical cannot be obtained in any game, while a legendary can be obtained in only one game and still be a legendary and not a mythical. Because of ORAS, the Deoxys is now a legendary instead of a mythical. And before you try to prove me wrong with Bulbapedia, I check and they even have sources that claim it's a mythical. Oh my god, do I really have to be technical with that shit? Oh boy, here we go, Deoxys, the mythical Pokemon, and now people are complaining saying that this is like some kind of like it's like the Arceus shit all over again. Select the choice, and here are these official sources. Oh great. So, like Natasha mentioned, they say, of course, mythical Pokemon obtained like in one game. Oh, we're talking. Oh, what are we? Which mythical Pokemon are we actually talking about? Oh, are we talking about? Oh, maybe Celebi in Pokemon Gold and Silver. Oh, are we talking about Jirachi in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire? Are we talking about Oh, God. Yeah, multiple games talking about those mythical Pokemon. Alright, let's see here. We have Arceus come here like in every generation. We have like so many Arceuses distributed. There is so many mythical Pokemon distributed in any game. You're talking about boss fights? Okay, sure. Let's see here. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, let's see. Deoxys appears in Ruby, Sapphire, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, and also Emerald. That's 5 games, my friends. So, are we trying to disprove me or trying to be an official source? Okay, let's see what else we're gonna have here. So, of course. Now you're saying that, oh, it's like, it can be like in any game. Oh, wait, let's see. We have Magirna, which can be scanned via a QR code. The QR code scanner, which can basically use at any time in your life. It has no, that event still goes on forever. Like that Eon ticket. Huh? That Eon ticket event is spread around like cancer. And now we have Deoxys appearing as a mythical Pokemon as an actual boss. Just to spice things up a bit. So what we're going to talk about and if I do have to make myself clear about Deoxys, about my own evidence. Do I have evidence against that? I have evidence against my own to support my claim. In Pokemon Omega Ruby Sapphire, that's the very same game, if you go to the Master Leaf Space Center after you defeated Deoxys, you get text talking about it. Basically, you get text saying, they basically mention if this is a legendary Pokemon or mythical Pokemon. It's mentioned it's a mythical Pokemon. It basically really says, and I quote, "Did you perhaps, when you were in space, encountered when you destroyed the meteor, encountered a Pokemon?" Well, when I was actually checking the, we actually confirmed that it was the mythical Pokemon that came out of space, Deoxys. That was the official text saying about in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Sapphire. That's really about it, and that's what the quote says. Giving me that shit while I have an official source saying that it's a mythical Pokemon, it's best to say that Deoxys is basically trying to say, oh, we are going to go technicality here. That's not, I have a simple evidence by one line in the game. In an official game. Made by Game Freak. So are we trying to disprove me that we're gonna have to? So is Deoxys still? So that's what we gonna ask the question: is Deoxys still a mythical Pokemon, even with ORAS? The answer is a decided yes. No matter what you're trying to throw at me, Deoxys will stay as a mythical Pokemon no matter what. Just because it was given an extra boss fight in Pokemon Omega Ruby no outside. Besides, that battle was a reference to the official events in Generation 3. It was a reference. Because if you look at the top of of Sky Pillar, it was designed after Birth Islands. Yes, it was a reference to Birth Islands. So that is the official source. Besides, if you actually want to check where actually Birth Island is located, it's located in Kanto, not in Hoenn. And Deoxys was going on a straight course to Hoenn actually, to Route 113, and that's where Sky Pillar was located. And he will basically land it safely if you actually defeated him, and he will be waiting for you there to. If you want to challenge it, if you beat him, and after being Steven. So Deoxys is a mythical Pokemon no matter what, even with that stupid battle. I will see you guys next time. I hope this actually clears up a lot more actually. If you are still debating, I have proved you otherwise. There is official text in Pokemon Mega Ruby and Sapphire itself. That mentions about Deoxys' mythical status. Basically, it's not put on debate. It's still the same. It's still the same. Deoxys is still the same. Good old boy.